Okay, so we have the Marauder and the Cayman multi-attack. Let's see how much it's gonna be able to do. So the Cayman's kind of taking shots from the coastline as the Marauders are moving in against these Maces. Mace's not really able to do anything there. Marauders also taking out some stack defense. Zero Renegade with the Cloak Commander might want to come in, but there's an Atomic Bomber from Claret going to be dropping that Atomic Bomb. Will they be able to do any damage? Let's see. Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to Beyond All Reasons. So today we have an epic, insane 8v8 on 8 horses actually, so there are only 2 people for every horse, I guess, is how this is working out. But no, this game is absolutely crazy. So I guess just starting off, we have TZ and Claret here in the dark blue playing Armada. T-score 63 is absolutely insane, but that's what this lad has got for himself. We also have Goopy leading the warm color team, TS score 53 in the red, playing Armada as well. And let me tell you something, these guys definitely get up to lots of funky stuff. So I do know how this game actually goes, because if you can believe it or not, I casted the whole game and I forgot to record. So we're back, I guess. It's actually better this time, because the first time I was drinking water. I had not, no coffee was made, but now coffee is made. I'm drinking coffee, and so it's just gonna be so much better, I have full game knowledge, all that fun stuff anyway. So yeah, let's talk about this map for a little bit. So a low wind speed of 2, a high of 15. There's also 23 tidal generation. So, if Kevin managed to get over here, he is able to build some tidal generators. Of course, we do also have the river, which is actually the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. So, good lord. We have this little caterpillar sort of river here. There are certain river banks, like this one, that units can actually cross over. And I think we're actually going to see some rovers, cross over here. But for the most part, the river is actually decently deep. So the meta for this map, I've only seen this map played a few times, but the meta is to build shipyards over here. So we have Spoder Friend in the light blue, going with a tier 1 Armada shipyard, making an eel right off the bat. And then we have Demon Dread, also going Armada with the shipyard, making construction boat and another construction ship. So yeah, these guys are going to be fighting over the shipyard. We have Fei Run over here going hovercraft. We'll see how this does. I don't tend to really like hovercraft, in most part because it just tends to be very, very weak. And he's actually Cortex. So he's going to have halberds. Bird eaters are actually quite good anti-air. Mangonels are great with that rocket launching. And then Caymans are also a decent hover take, although I would favor halberds, although I know they're a lot more expensive, especially if you don't have a very good energy economy there. But we'll see. In terms of reclaim for this map, there isn't too much, just some light energy. I don't actually think there is any metal. Yeah, it's mostly just energy there. So 2 rivers out here from Claret. Almost taking another construction bot there. Not quite. Going to be attacking this mechs really quick though, as they tend to do. Those silly little rovers. They're almost leaving before they finish the job, and there we go. They now have bronze veterancy. Look at those guys go. Gonna do a little wheeling around here, try to get some damage done. Demon Dread with a dolphin, or a couple dolphins actually coming out there. A Spoder Friend with that eel is actually going to be super deadly, because dolphins just can't hit stuff that's underwater, and submarines somehow, if you didn't know, are underwater. So, and I just said there was no metal reclaim. There are a few rocks over here. We'll see if they get used. I hope people are reclaiming. A very, very important part of the game there. And yeah, I'm surprised that these rovers didn't go for these mechs. I guess the laser tower maybe would have shot them down. Although I can't imagine the laser tower covers that left mix, does it? Oh, it definitely does. Okay, so that's completely my bad then. Yeah, the front line is relatively static here. We can see this eel doing some damage here. So yeah, takes out a dolphin in 3 hits, I believe. Misses that torpedo there. What a silly little guy. Silly little goose. I believe it hit these dolphins all once. So spreading its attacks out there. Not ideal, that's for sure, but yeah, gonna try to keep up with them. It is definitely slower than these dolphins are. It's like the 3rd torpedo it's missed, man. Poor guy. He's not having a good day, but he is getting that mech there. So taking out your opponent's metal economy, always a good strategy. That is for dang sure. For dang sure. We got grunts out here. 5 grunts, 4 kills. Not bad at all. Yeah, just gonna be massacring this poor guy. So they now have 1 kill each, if we did average that out. So Super Lex here, trying to take this middle position here. I am Megatron with this commander out here as Grizzly also has his commander out there, so both going to be setting up decent defense there. Kevin approaching in the south here on the bottom. And then we have our player in light green as well with some grunts. He does have a grave robber as well, so he's going to be getting that reclaim, which is a huge part of the game. Again, reclaim is super, super important, so I'm glad, you know, we have a really, really high TS game here. So I would expect at the bare minimum to be seeing reclaim bots and the like. We have a Zero Renegade up here, as well as Spoderfriend trying to take these islands, as Manatee is now encroaching upon those islands with some pawns of his own, going to be trying to take them from the cool color team. And yeah, this eel is now up to 4 kills, so he's really putting in the work here. Have some fast attack, hovercraft, and Fey Run, and yeah, these guys just don't really tend to be that effective. Submarine getting lasered down by the commander there. And yeah, we already see 2 getting taken out there. They're not going to try to just go onto the islands, I guess. I don't know. They don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. And I don't like this cat. There we go. That's the best cat. Yeah, best cat. What's your favorite cat of the 3? Do you even have the cat picture enabled? I would hope you do. It's pretty fun little guy up there. So Rocketbots doing a little micro here. They got 2 kills. Not bad. They have the potential for a lot more as they are sitting on almost all full health. This guy's on what, like, yeah, 99, 94. Spoderfriend relatively pushed up here. So he does have a shipyard back here. Seaplane platform being built by Claret. Looks like it was started by Spoderfriend there, but it is going to be going to Claret. And Spoderfriend also building a shipyard up front here. Now I will imagine that he's reclaiming this shipyard. Yeah, he is. So going to be pushing up his front line there. He's really, really going to be betting that he's going to be able to hold this water against Demon Dread, Manatee, and Fey Run there. So we'll see if he's able to do it. He has a relatively strong navy right now. So I would hope that he is able to do something. Yeah, so now the Dolphins are going in, doing a little dolphin action with their 2 turrets there, shooting those little plasma bolts. Got a submarine down there in the water as well. Looks like Demon Dread has learned from his past mistakes. He is going out with that submarine there. And Manatee really doing pretty well for coming to that island so late. We do have Rage and Hotshot out here, doing their best to hold the middle against Shad Hunter and Goopy. 2 absolute legends, so it's gonna be a difficult time for these guys, but they're gonna do their best. Rage out here with missile trucks actually, which good against stack defenses, and also rocket bots and things like that. Goopy's commander actually relatively low here, as his hot shots. Both taking some damage. I'm Megatron losing position a little bit. Superlux able to get that extra mechs there. Maybe even this one as well. Probably not though. Whereas Kevin is actually kind of beating our light green player down here. Yeah, does end up degunning, yeah, those pawns. So light green player taking a bit of damage there, down to 55%, but there's still rocket bots in the back here, so you might want to call in the retreat, man. You're not feeling super good. Kevin just got on the water here, got these couple of metal extractors, which, yeah, great play. Also has a harpoon there, probably unnecessary, but hey, might as well build a little stack defense, you know, a little something. I have no idea what this says, way or something. Good thing my handwriting isn't that bad. That would be atrocious. Grizzly and Meza both holding the front line here for their respective sides. Yeah, Kevin is kind of pushing out the light green player at this point. So he's going to be trying to make a break over here, most likely. He doesn't really have anything fast, though, so maybe he will want to build up his force a little bit more. But yeah, light green player almost just shoved out of that little path completely there. Hovercraft up here. We got 5 Caymans. We also have a destroyer and some dolphins out here for Demon Dread. So we'll see if Spoderfriend's able to stop that incoming force. Well, we also have Goopy and Rage duking it out back here. Rocket bots shooting rockets as they do, launching them at the enemy forces. Yeah, taking out radar towers. Missile trucks able to get some poke damage in there, but rocket bots are going to be pretty effective against them. The hover tanks and Demon Dread both going in. Spoderfriend is feeling really bad here, actually. His shipyard is really getting encroached upon. Is able to save himself, though. Does take out the enemy Corsair. His Corsair is still relatively healthy. And he also is producing dolphins as fast as he can. Looks like his commander's going to be getting some reclaim there. Oh, no, he's just making a harpoon launcher, so not a bad idea. Zero Renegade also trying to hold his island. There are now 2 commanders up here with him, though. And he's not feeling super strong about that, so he's going to be doing a little bit of a retreat there. He's only got some aces and some resurrection bots, so it looks like we do have Rages and Goopy's commander both going down here. And yeah, a little self-destruct there. So casual 2500 metal just sitting on the field there. see who's able to reclaim it. Rage is probably in the best position to reclaim it right now, but we'll see. So now that we have sabers from Claret, so he built those with the seaplane platform that was gifted to him by Spoderfriend. And yeah, he's going to be rushing them out. See what he wants to do with them. There's not a ton of good targets, and seaplane gunships just don't tend to be that good. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try, right? It also does have a radar plane out here, so assuming he has relatively good vision there. I really like their effects, though. The lasers are super cool. Yeah, taking out a mech there. Oh my gosh, my camera. Sorry. Another commander is going down there. Looks like it's Shadhunter's commander. Hotshot GG, able to take him out. He has an agitator up here, which is actually a really good position for that. Well, I'm sure that's not the only reason for his death. And yeah, these sabers have now landed. So a little bit of a micro issue there from Clyrex. Not able to do too much damage with those planes there. He has now started moving them again. And yeah, Niza and Rage really able to take the middle here. And Hotshot GG as well. Hotshot GG special. No, honestly, the agitator is super, super good. It's got 1 kill, but man, it is in a great position there. Goopy making a bot lab decently far to the front line, actually. Spoderfriend's shipyard was taken out there, now being cleared out by Demon Dread there. It's hard to keep a handle on everything that's happening. And also Kevin down here, a major breach from Kevin. So he did manage to push back this light green player. So he has Janice's rocket bots, and that's actually about it. But that might just be all he needs. So we'll see how much damage he's able to do to our 40 TS Canadian friend here. Do everything except say that name. I just can't. I can't do it. The seaplanes are over here at Goopy's base. Not able to do a ton of damage. The Nettle is kind of clearing them out. And also Goopy had some fighters of his own that was able to take them out as they're coming in. So not a huge amount of damage, but they're able to get a little bit of stuff done. So nothing terrible there. Kevin's now being forced back by these medium tank brutes here from, yeah. And also, we also have Super Lux here, doing their best to take out these stouts from Kevin as well. Doesn't want his base to be raided in that way. And yeah, this guy probably won't be able to do much, although I don't know why these guys are continuing to move back out here. Micro them back, guys, come on. We also have a Hotshot GG flank here. Good lord. So we do have rocket bots and thugs moving up to this middle plateau here. Might just be trying to flank around to Grizzly's little setup forward base here. And big commander detonation there from Neza. And yeah, we'll see what Hotshot's able to do, man. He's taking out not really that much, but he has potential. He has potential. And that's the most important part, I guess. Kevin was pushed back as well. Thought I would add that he was finally cleared out of those bases there. So not a ton of damage done, but he did a little bit. Certainly putting pressure there. Drawing resources away from the front is always a good idea. And yeah, we do have the thugs just trying to make their way around. It also should be mentioned that the Cool Colors team only has 2 guys left, only 2 commanders left, so they're in danger of like losing almost immediately here. And yeah, so the thugs are going to be trying to make their way around. Not quite able to do it. I mean, they're able to flank around, but no damage is being done. But it's still an epic moment. You don't really see a lot of cool flanks like that in Beyond All Reason. It's just not that type of game, but epic plays, I guess, is where we're heading today. So more sabers heading out for Claret. This guy's a kill. I don't know on what. Landing up at this tall rocket there. Yeah, okay. Allowing that horizon to just overtake them a little bit. Trying to get vision. Not sure what he wants to go after. Again, not a ton of good targets for these guys. There is no anti-air, which is definitely a mistake on the Warm Colors part. Oh, pardon me. Because they already know that he had seaplanes. Like the first attack should have prompted some aircraft or anti-air defenses being built up there. But Kevin actually going to be attacked from the back line after that push that he did. So not feeling super good there. We also have Whirlwind Bombers out here for a light green player, so he's taking his revenge. And I don't know, those bombers are going after nothing. I think they're trying to go after that Janice, but not entirely sure on that. Little anti-air nettle here. Good bomb drop there, almost killing a lot of stuff, but not quite able to do anything really with those bombers quite yet. And those seaplanes are not going out at Kevin's base. Oh, this feels terrible. Terrible. Goopy says they have way too much air. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but yeah, just because there's no anti-air on the ground, they're really able to just do what they want to. Yeah, some of these are seaplane swarmers, which are air-to-air units, but some of them are these gunships as well. So yeah, the gunship's able to take out that bot lab from Kevin and really just clear out the rest of Kevin's base there. So feels pretty bad for Kevin here. He has a relatively solid, or had a relatively solid defense here in the middle, but now he's running quite low on energy, or metal, down to 12. Also on energy, I mean, he's like 30 energy, and he's going to be losing, yeah, Megatron also losing a lot there. All those energy converters down to 9. Also be losing some construction turrets, but this chainsaw should be clearing stuff up relatively, losing a lot of wind turbines as well. Yeah, feels quite bad there, that early base destruction, 15 minutes in. I guess not super early, but still. You never want to see your base destroyed. I mean, that's just a fact. Come on. Yeah, Kevin also being just pushed out by all these thugs here from Super Lux, and he is going to be dropping from the game. Poor Kevin. He tried his best. He tried his best. Goopy also under fire here. We do have these Jaguar lightning tanks out for Rage, so 15 minutes in the game, we're seeing Jaguars come out. Doing their best. Not able to do a ton, but still getting all the way to Goopy's base for free. Now Goopy is trying to go air here, so it does make sense. He doesn't really have a land army. He has one stout and a couple laser towers. So Janus is coming in here as well. 2 Januses from Rage. See what they're able to get up to. Seaplanes up here, able to trying to, I guess, wreck Manatee, but the laser towers providing as best a defense as they can. But there's no real anti-air. Yeah, there's one Thistle down there, and it ended up getting crushed, unfortunately. The Januses are down here, and yeah, one to get taken out, and I think the other one's heading the same way. Seaplane platform being made by Demon Dread. Going to combat all this, aircraft from his opponents, the Cool Color players. Yeah, Seaplane's really able to try to clear out Manatee here, doing quite a good job. Rockets and Rocket Bots not quite able to kill these guys somehow. There's a Bird Eater out here for Faerun, actually 3 of them, so hopefully won't let Claret try to do something like that again. But Claret's really being a menace with the Seaplanes, man. Actually kind of crazy. Yeah, Kevin, Grizzly has taken all this stuff, so Grizzly has commander down here now. And a little like a laser tower and energy storage, and that's about it for him. But gonna be trying to post up the best defense he can, as well as Megatron out here supporting with the bull. Megatron also able to clear out I Am Lux from this little area here, so a decent hold here. He's actually, one of the farthest east players on his team. Demon Dread and Faerun. Faerun actually doing quite well with these hovercraft, I guess. Setting up a little anti-aircraft emplacement over there, even with this commander on this northeast island. So yeah, these Cool Color guys are not feeling super good about this, but they are breaking through in the very, very south lane here. So Jaguars and Bulls coming out. Yeah, never fun seeing that, just whipping past your defenses like that. And they could really just go all the way around and really damage Megatron's base here. Gonna be trying to catch up to them with a bull, but that's just not really gonna happen, is it? No, it's not. Somehow, the lightning Jaguar tank is outpacing the bull there. Looks like we do have Halberds out here. The assault hover tank from Faerun trying to do something. Zero Renegade putting up a pretty solid defense here with some maces. Able to take out one hovercraft. But yeah, these Halberds are good, man. Quite good, actually. Yeah, they are doing their best. Another lightning tank contingent out here for a Rage, as the Bulls and lightning tanks from our player in purple, Nezah, are coming in down here. So Megatron losing some wind turbines, nothing crazy, but and also shooting some anti-air up into these pink fighters from Grizzly here. Yeah, really gonna be hurting this space actually. Taking out another energy converter. Yeah, division. This bull is a menace. Yeah, it takes out all the energy converters from I Am Megatron. And is that commander detonation? Yes, Grizzly's commander does go down. I guess to those lightning tanks, not entirely sure. Also having an insane frame drop, I have no idea why. Yeah, the system is getting a little bit old. Yeah, laptop from 2019. I mean, I guess that just shows how optimized this game is, that it can even run this at all. But yeah, she's feeling the hurt, man. She's feeling the hurt. Yeah, general chaos over here for Lone Color's team. They have this whole entire path open. Megatron is putting up good defense here. Grizzly's defense over here is okay. But then these lightning tanks are just able to get through the middle constantly. Rage with the lightning tanks, man. You know, the Jaguars aren't something You see them in games, but not at this extent, right? Like, he's just continually producing them, continually just throwing them at the enemy bases. And they're actually proven to be decently effective, man. He's able to continually break through the front line there, so props to him for sure. Yeah, look at him go, man. Taking out these pawns like it's nobody's business. And it ain't nobody's business. But yeah, I mean, he will be going down. I mean, these tanks will be going down eventually. But still, the amount of damage they can inflict is kind of crazy. So, and also they're just so fast, right? You're able to draw away. Like, look how many units he's drawing away from Shadowhunter. That could just be out here on the front line, you know, putting up a defense. So, yeah, it's a good tactic for sure. But there's nothing Shadowhunter can do, right? You don't want Jaguar tanks just free in your front line. But looks like we have Manatee with some hounds here. Going to be trying to do a little river crossing. Claret coming up with his commander. Probably looking for yeah. I was going to say for a D-gun, but I guess not. Just a little laser poking. And Fiend's out here wrapping around these guys. And yeah, pretty good play from the hotshot there, clearing out those hounds. Demon Dread continually trying to take control of the river, but if he's, I don't know if he'll be able to, man. He had a good advantage against Spoderfred early on, but you know, the closer you get to enemy bases, like the harder it is to push forward because you're getting farther away from your own, and also the enemies are closer to theirs, so it does end up just becoming exponentially more difficult to continually push in. But look at all these purple units, man. Hotshot and Neza really clutching up here. So lots of so Jaguar tanks, brutes from Neza making their way north. Also bulls. This is a solid tank force. Manatee down to 86% health, and once these tanks start coming in, I don't know how healthy he's going to be feeling here. Yeah, not healthy at all is the answer. So down to 41%. Does he have energy for D-gun? He does. He's energy for cloak and for D-gun, but he's just trying to run away. Desperately trying to run away, and yeah, he does end up going down there. So the bulls are just fine. And now they have a commander kill under their belts, so yeah, they're a menace. They're a menace. Continual hovercraft push over here from Faerun, building up some, you know, an attacking force, landing on the enemy beach. But yeah, oh my gosh, look at all these lightning tanks. They're just able to swoop past. Shadowhunter had like a ball of units right there, and they're just able to slip past. And now he's much too slow to catch up to these guys. Pretty bad detonation from him there. Yeah, these fiends dying actually is wrecking them. So good play there from Shadowhunter. I don't know if it was intentional because he didn't do a controlled detonation, but just the regular death explosion from Fiends is very, very nice. Avocado synth there. Well, good lord. Demon Dread really pushing Spoderfriend back, poor guy. He's got some Paladin cruisers and a little Dolphin there, so able to get something done with those guys, it seems. Cayman's now breaching onto the beach here for Faerun. Or Faerun. I have no idea how to say that, but we're going to assume I'm saying it correctly because that's what we always do. So Hotshot and Neza, as well as Claret with his own Jaguar tanks. Good lord. Really pushing super far. Looks like he does plan to actually control the, you know, detonate those fiends there on purpose. So yeah, good damage against those Jaguar tanks. Purple guy's still able to push against Goopy. Goopy has no bot lab or archive plan or anything. He's just making fiends with this Twitcher and some construction turrets. So it's actually a pretty efficient way to make fiends, if we're being real. Not sure if it's able to do anything against these bulls, but should be fine against medium tanks, yeah. And just trying to harry these bulls with, you know, they do damage with their flamethrowers, but it's really their deaths that are doing all this damage for sure. Yeah, bulls are going down there. And Goopy's base is tentatively safe. They really have to keep Goopy alive if they ever want a chance of rectifying this situation. I mean, look at the stream of units that's just crawling in, man. For free. For free. Everything's out here from Faerun, still trying to make a way in. But Zero Renegade putting up a pretty stalwart defense. Sad. I don't know what is sad. They're doing their best, man. Yeah, lots of revived hover tanks here from Zero, so I think Zero's doing great. I mean, honestly, like, reviving stuff is fantastic. And, we got some cyclones, a seaplane swarmers there. Demon Dread. Now, someone said Brown. Yeah, the light green player said Brown is big. I don't know, like, if that's Megatron, whatever. But nuclear facility coming up here, the Armageddon, and there's no anti-nuke coming up. Well, there's anti-nuke coming up for the northwest island, but aside from that, Yeah, these guys are in danger of being nuked, man. That would kind of be a game ender if like Goopy and Shad Hunter were both nuked. Like it would be basically game over. Although they may want to be thinking about, yeah, actually these guys are doing very well pushing. I mean, Manatee helping down in the south tier, while Fei Run is pushing up top and Demon Dread is pushing on the ocean. So he is moving in 3 Paladin cruisers. The thing with the cruisers are they're not going to actually be that good against Dolphins because their guns are so slow firing. So yeah, 2 cruisers probably going to be going down there for a Demon Dread. Yeah, 2 cruisers down. Pretty bad attack for him there, unfortunately. It just doesn't work. Like you would think that like, oh, you know, a cruiser would easily be able to beat a bunch of Dolphins, but it's just not the case. Not how the hierarchy of naval ships works there, I guess. But some more cruisers already coming out for Demon Dread here. Now there are a ton of Fiends out here for Hotshot. Look at this absolute line of Fiends that are going to be just moving in, man. And here they come. Poor Manatee. His base is being lit up. Yeah, there it goes. A welder back here, actually. Good lord. Yeah, that guy was doing a ton of damage. Also, I think they're, yeah, hitting themselves a little bit there. Yeah, so Fiends are going down. All he loses is a tier 1 lab, so nothing huge. He is on a tier 2 economy and also has a tier 2 bot lab, so again, not a huge deal there. But still, the fact that Fiends are just able to walk across a map like this, uncontested, is wild. And really showing how these guys are hurting. The warm color team is, that is. The warm color team, that is. Ah, yes. The master of the American language of English. Fiends coming in here from Shad Hunter, trying to make a little bitty teensy beansy push. Really just trying to restore the front line, actually, but not quite able to do it. Good lord. Grizzly has a lot of reclaim there, as does Goopy has some as well. Jaguar Lightning Tanks out here for Claret. Big, massive push with them, as well as with the Fiends, just like a little bit north, and there's not enough units to defend against all this. A Bulwark is trying to come up here for Grizzly. Yeah, they're not even going to be moving past it, actually. Moving down south, probably going to be taking out this tier 2 mechs. Not I Am Megatron's favorite thing in the world, I'm assuming. I Am Megatron has some Jaguars of his own there, so a pretty lethal combat there. Well, a little electric, they would say. Laugh. Bulwark actually coming up for Grizzly there. Did not think it would, but yeah, it's in operation, man. Gonna be trying to kill these Jaguars as they're moving past. A little bit of damage done. 2 kills. Not bad at all. Almost 3 there if that laser didn't miss, man. Yeah, I think these Jaguars will be stopped, but they gotta contend with the Jaguars, with the Fiends that are coming in. Yeah, Goopy with those Fiends of his own there, trying his best. And yeah, with these Bulls up top here as well, they're just being incredibly impressive from Rage. Looks like he has transitioned away from the Lightning Tanks towards the Bulls, and yeah, Bulls are one good unit. But they also do self-damage, so getting that Welder Cliff there is actually a lot better than you would think, because they're actually hitting themselves there. Silly little gooses. There's friendly fire and beyond no reason. Didn't you know? They didn't know, I guess. Also, the fact that Faerun still has these anti-air turrets is kind of funny to me. They haven't done anything as far as I'm aware, but it's still really, it's nice. It's nice. Manatee, yeah, again, trying to fight back. More Bulls coming in from Rage there. He's going to be crossing over to his side of the island, looks like, with his Hounds, or trying to. Some of them are splitting off. There we go. Yeah, Welder doing its best as well. Able to actually kind of force those Bulls away, man. But, oh my, look at all these Lightning Tanks sitting over here from Claret as well. Just ready to go in, man. Ready to pounce. The wall of Fiends out here for a Shad Hunter. Holding the line, man. They're holding the line. It feels like we haven't really seen any, I was just going to say, we haven't really seen any Sheldons. They are finally coming out for Super Lux. I guess it's just isn't the map for it. There's not, I mean, there are good sight lines, but nothing crazy. And with the amount of like flanking routes and stuff available, maybe they're just not the best unit for the job. But yeah, the Jaguar meta is real, at least in this game. Oh boy. I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything, make sure I'm not missing nothing. But I Am Megatron really putting up a solid defense in the south here. Absolute legend. He is both being attacked by Neza and Super Lux. and he's really just able to contend with it all. Light green player moving in fighters there. I don't know what that's about. Maybe trying to do some scouting. Oh, he would be doing scouting. He does have that nuke there. See what he's gonna want to nuke there. Sheldon's going to be lighting up I Am Megatron, and his commander does go down there, taking out a lot. Basically, his army there as well goes down, which was actually a pretty effective fighting force. So really hurts to see that go down. And now the floodgate is open, man. Super Lux able to wrap in around here. Lots of ticks coming in for Neza as well. And there's the nuke. The nuke on a Grizzly's Bulwark up here doesn't even kill it. And I guess he did mess it up. So a little bit of an accident there. There is still no anti-nuke except for this one over here. So he hit free reign, man. That probably would have been a game ender. But not quite able to do it, man. Little mouse slips, little accidents happen all the time. And that was just the most fatal one. Claret converged upon here with a lot of Caimans, man. He is cloaked, though. And there we go. Now they see him. And his commander. There's no way it survives, right? There we go. Alright, his commander does go down. Caimans also take a lot of damage, so not going to be able to push across or anything like that. But still, taking out Claret's commander is good. 2 commanders left for both sides. Super Lux still moving on with Sheldons. Fiends from Chad Hunter trying to catch up. They will be able to catch up eventually as long as they don't die. But that's a big if, you know. They're going to die. Like, let's be real. They're going to manage to take out a couple Sheldons before they go down, though. Yeah, 3 Sheldons. And the control, and the destruction there. And then these guys are caught out by Grunts and Sheldons. Or, Fiends, sorry. Able to stop Super Lux there for the moment. Hotshot GG with more Fiends coming in there. You think they move in with some heavier units at this point, you know, because these guys obviously just can't take the amount of pain that their defenders are unleashing upon them, right? They're a little bit too volatile of a unit, and they can't really sneak around anywhere, right? I mean, the map is kind of just open, so I guess they can sneak around. I wish that mine had detonated, but it did not. We do have Marauders out here for Demon Dread. Keep that in mind. So experimental gantry underwater here. You can make Titans, Marauders, and Turtles. So I actually hate those gantry spots, but hey, you know what? He's making Marauders. They're going to do their best, and we're going to see what comes of that. Hover Tank pushed up here from Fey Run. Going to clash against Zero Renegade's wall, and it might just be too much for him, so they're going to be turning back for a little bit there. I Am Megatron with actually a push down here in the south. Going to be pushing with some lightning tanks. Interesting. Our light green player also nuking down there. See what it's able to get done. I feel like see if the nuke was lead at all. And its shot pattern. Yeah, it takes out a few Jaguars, but yeah, definitely not worth it for that nuke there. So 2 pretty bad nukes for our light green player there. Not great. Almost takes out this bot lab here, but not quite able to do it. Not that it would have really mattered, but still, a win is a win, right? You want to get the most amount of wins that you can get, right? All right, so. So big battleship here, also some cruisers and all these Caimans. Spoderfriend could really just be pushed out of the water here if Demon Dread really just wanted to go in. We'll see if he does. Yeah, more cruisers joining the front line there. Can't say it's the most effective ship in the world though, if I'm being real. Solid defense being put up here. Again, just trying to defend against all these dang Fiends from Hotshot is really putting a toll on their economy. If you actually look, they're not super far behind eco-wise. Well, with Reclaim, it's hard to tell, but they're about even. They're both sitting around 600 metal, which is pretty crazy that, the Cool Color team doesn't have more metal. But I guess it is just because this center area is so volatile, they're not really able to establish a ton of mexes there. Now, what happened here? Oh, nuke and anti-nuke. I thought it was something down on the ground. I was like, what? Okay, so we have the Marauder and the Caiman multi-attack. Let's see how much it's going to be able to do. So the Caiman's kind of taking shots from the coastline as the Marauders are moving in against these Maces. Mace's not really able to do anything there. Marauders also taking out some stack defense. Zero Renegade with the Cloak Commander might want to come in, but there's an Atomic Bomber from Claret going to be dropping an Atomic Bomb. Will they be able to do any damage? Let's see. Let's see. They have a slight anti-air, going to be kind of hitting Claret's Air Force rather hard. I mean, not great. And, they're only barely, yeah. only barely able to survive those atomic bombs, and they're not able to do a ton of damage to those bombers there. And yeah, he's about to, I was gonna say produce another one. Maybe it's already in the air. Either way, yes, these Marauders are doing good damage against Clairette's base, but not great damage. Nothing he can't rebuild from. Like, nothing down here has been taken out. He's still feeling relatively good economy-wise. Actually, I mean, he's pretty low metal. I mean, he did take out 4 tier 2 mexes. So, I mean, actually, that was a good push. That was a good push. Definitely worth it there. And looks like the Atomic Bomber finishing off the last guy there. So yeah, losing energy, losing metal. Clairette's in a pretty bad position here for a little bit. So that's going to take him off, you know, the warm colored team's radar for a little bit here, as he is forced to rebuild. So not a bad play at all. And there are even more Marauders on the way. And of course, continual hover tanks from Fair Run as well. So we'll see if subsequent pushes are able to get as much damage done. Bull's getting paralyzed, or one bull getting paralyzed while he shurikens down here. And the Razorback, tier 3 gantry from Goopy. So Goopy hasn't had a battlefield presence really at all this whole game. He's done some stuff with the Fiends, but now he has a tier 3 gantry, the experimental gantry. Gonna be making the Razorback battle mech. And we'll see what damage he's able to do with these guys. Now, tier 3 Armada isn't renowned or anything, just because it's Armada, not Cortex, but I mean, a Razorback in Goopy's hands has to be quite good. I mean, it already has 8 kills, so we'll see where he's able to go from that. I don't know what kind of damage he's able to do, but Marauders making their way across from Demon Dread again. Oh god, he's so good. So lots of ticks here, and Starlights out here for Neza. This is a great combination because the ticks, and the rovers, I guess, give you know, sight to these Starlights, so they're able to see what's going on and then use their full range. So Spies are not actually attacking this bulwark, but they are focused on the mobile units, I guess, for now, which, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? But that bulwark still taking damage, man. It's got to be quite careful that it does not go down there. It is the sole defense, basically. Although there's another one right back there for Grizzly, but still. How many kills does this guy have? 151. I'm sure a lot of those are just against ticks and stuff, but still. Kill is a kill. So we actually have a Manatee really taking control of this island here, able to kind of move around with his army wherever he wants to. And Faye Run even taking the chance to move across with some hover tanks quite close to enemy bases. Able to take out some tier 2 maxes, stuff like that. So great play from him there. And Marauders, Marauders have made it onto this island here. Zero Renegade's base kind of getting hit hard. He's not feeling too good, I'm sure. And unfortunate, man. So Zero Renegade's commander does go down. He's just chilling out there by the rock. He wasn't expecting to die today, and yet today he did die. Poor guy. 2 Razorbacks now from Goopy. They've got 15 kills between them, so nothing terrible, but I'm sure they're going to be racking up more before they do end up inevitably going down, as all units in Bar tend to do. They die. Splitter Friend kind of taking the river back, pushed Demon Dread back across this channel here, which is pretty important. It's harder for Manatee to get across if, yeah, the cruisers can just come back. And look at that absolute mess of a drawing. What am I doing, man? Yeah, cruisers able to force those hounds back a little bit. A teensy-tiny bit. And what do we got coming out here? I guess Neza's making Marauders, although we'll see. I don't think does he want to go across the water with those guys, or is he just likes them maybe? You never know. I was wondering. I thought there was like an enemy unit over there. Not just random ping. So Clairette is going to be moving fighters and a couple of atomic bombers across the field here. Not his last hurrah, I guess, but you know he needed some time to build up, and not sure if he's entirely built up yet. Yeah, sitting on 28 metal, so he's got those tier 2 mexes back, but not great or anything. And we do have Grizzly coming in here with the fighter force. Quite effective at taking these lads out here. And the atomic bombers do go down as well. I don't even think they drop a single bomb there. Yeah, quite unfortunate there. And the last fighter from Clairette does go down. So yeah, Grizzly doing very well, both in the air and in its middle lane. And of course, Ion Megatron can't be forgotten about as well. He's been holding this line for forever. Honestly, been holding just all across here for a decent amount of time, man. really allowed the warm color team to build back up. If we look at economy, the warm colors team actually seems to be pulling ahead slightly. Now there's reclaim, of course, and it's, I wish it told me, I know it says a lighter portion from reclaiming. I want to know how much metal they're making without reclaiming, or separated maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. It's fine. Lots of fighters sitting down there, whirlwind bombers. Demon Dread wants to make his way across these Marauders again, but I guess they're going to content themselves with taking out this Barracuda for now. That fast assault submarine. Yeah, making their way back across to home base, it seems. Not quite wanting to move across. Voyagers are coming out for Demon Dread as well. Yeah, 20 kills for a singular Razorback for Goopy there. And he's got about 4 across the field here. A couple of them are quite new, reaching the front, but the other one has 22 kills as well. So now we see our light green player with his Air Force moving across the map. So he does have these Tier 1 Whirlwind Bombers and a bunch of Tier 1 fighters. So hopefully these guys actually get spread out, because if they're massed like this, they can all go down very, very quickly, especially if there's flat guns or anything. So additionally, he has to worry about Grizzly's Air Force that's going to be coming in to meet him. And oh boy, yeah, those fighters get just taken out by flak, like all at once basically, because that bird shot there is legendary. I wish it told me how many kills I got, but it will not. But yeah, those bombers, yeah, are also just going to be going down. I mean, a decently close call, but yeah, not able to get anything done there. Early flak OP indeed. Now it's looking relatively even, actually. Maybe even an advantage for the warm colors here. They have pushed up, or continued to hold this forward position here, and they're pushed up relatively evenly on, you know, the farther south they go. So really holding there against the continual cool color aggression. It's quite nice to see. Actually, they are, okay, so no reclaim here. They are almost 100 metal ahead, give or take. Probably like around 80, actually. Still, the fact that they are able to kind of come back is pretty insane. Can't forget about Manatee continuing to hold the line here. Got a lot of hounds. Some archangels. Sharpshooter even. Actually a lot of sharpshooters. Yeah, these guys actually have a lot of kills. For sharpshooters. I'm not very good at keeping sharpshooters alive, if I must say so myself. Make one catapult for the snipers. I don't know what a catapult is. I have no idea. But we do have some Cargonets back here for a Hotshot GG. They were buffed damage-wise, although I think everything else they were nerfed. So it might take a little bit longer to get to the field. They have lower turret rotation speed, I think, is what was changed. But yeah, a little bit more damage there. Still not very damaging, but they do have Razorbacks backing them up as well. So snipers may want to move back, but I mean, snipers are going to be great. This is going to be a field day for them. Hitting Sumos and Cargonets and Razorbacks is exactly where they want to be. As long as they're microed correctly, they have potential to do a lot of damage. Demon Dread's commander did die up there to those cruisers. Pretty unfortunate. It only leaves one commander for this warm color team there, so they have to be very, very wary about that. But yeah, you can see these sharpshooters really just they're gaining veterancy, they're doing damage. I mean, these guys are going to be quite an elite fighting force if they do stay alive. Sumos from Shadowhunter make their way up here. Rip the Cargonets, man. Yeah, they do get they get kind of toasted, man. Both by the Sumos and by the sharpshooters, and they're going down. So Hotshot GG not able to force his way out of that. Razorbacks, 3 Razorbacks down here from Goopy, going to be trying to make their way into the light green player's base. Keep an eye on them, see if they can do it. Tons of Marauders down here. Kind of getting hit by Zero Renegade, who is moving across the water. Got a lot of reclaim Marauders, and yeah, he's super on top of reclaiming stuff, man. He's doing great. There's also a Titan out here for a Demon Dread, so very, very, or they should be very wary of that. Crew's out here looking to gun for that anti-nuke carrier, it seems. And the poor guy is not going to be moved at all. Yeah, it is even pinged by Faerun. Oh, there we go. He's trying to run away. Titan there with a kill on that cruiser, but yeah, able to take that guy out, unfortunately. Goopy here with the Razorbacks. A little bit of lapse in micro there. Or maybe they're paralyzed, actually. I think that's what it was. Jaguar tanks out here from I Am Megatron. Even just for the anti-air is a fantastic play there. So Razorbacks going to be microing down these Sheldons easily. Going against this other Razorback. Man, take a shot every time I say Razorback. Actually, just take a shot every time. Always. Continually. Just leave my videos unopened, of course. D-gun, or self-destruct there from Goopy. A little bit unfortunate. Tier 2 mechs does go down these Jaguar tanks. They're continuing to do damage with their anti-air, and now they're even moving into the light green player's base, who they caught at a bad time trying to make an advanced bot lab there. Looks like the bot lab will go up. There's a lot of construction turrets and stuff, but those construction turrets are going to be going down. You see a little bit of explosion of those energy converters, and they might even be killing these advanced fusion reactors. This would be terrible. Yeah, our light green player goes down, except for the advanced geothermal power plant. So, yeah, not feeling good for him at all. Looks like we actually see the cool color players, especially Zero Renegade, really just take this central island for Manatee and Demon Dread. Demon Dread has been kind of cleared out of the water. He lost all his Marauders, but he does have 2 Titans out now. And Shad Hunter even moving up forward there. The Marauders from Zero making it onto enemy landing. This is like reverse of what was happening earlier. Poison Arrow here, not able to do enough damage there. And he does go down. Sadly, he did not self-destruct. Not sure how big his damage radius is, though, but we'll see. Yeah, another Poison Arrow, some fast attack hovercraft. Able to take out 1 Marauder, probably get another one. And yeah, so these Marauders aren't able to do too much there, but it was a good attack. They tried. Razorbacks from Goopy, 4 of them, going to be making their way across this little ocean channel. And we'll see what Bad Boys are able to do. Very, very slow in water, though, of course. It is water, so it makes sense. And Hotshot going to be producing a Juggernaut there. So we'll see how far that Jug's able to get, man. I'd be surprised if he's able to push all the way across here. It just doesn't seem like something that's going to be happening. But if he can stem the flow of warm color guys up here in the north, that's going to be totally worth it. And yeah, Goopy just massacring all these poor ticks, man. So his Razorbacks over here going to be almost paralyzed with this abductor, but not abducted. They do have relatively good anti-air. I mean, they don't suffer a big damage loss from attacking in the air, and they also have very accurate guns, these laser guns, so it's good. It's very good. Yeah, Goopy actually really just able to take out Claret here. If they get that Aphis, it's over. Claret does not have the atomic bombers that he had for those Marauders. Yeah, so these Razorbacks are just uncontested, and nobody's coming to his aid. And yeah, if these Aphises go down, it might just be over, not just for Claret, but for the whole team. Spotifriend suffering some collateral damage there. And we'll see, man. That was pretty damaging to Claret there. He can come back, but it's not going to be pretty. He has 32 metal and like 1600 energy, so. Claret, what happened? And I Am Megatron really making a big push in the south here. Man is doing a heroic job. Not able to do it though. The Sheldons and the Razorbacks able to clear him out there, but Starlight's getting damage in, really just forcing your opponent to look away. Not able to divert forces up here to the north, where they are being pressured by both Manatee and by Grizzly, and it's insane how these guys were able to just slowly creep their way across, you know, back over this map. Juggernaut is coming back out for Hotshot, able to vaporize Razorback there. And yeah, Razorbacks can't really provide much of a defense to Juggernaut. So yeah, again, if this guy can just defend and get the Cool Color team back on their feet, something might happen. We'll see. Oh my gosh, but big. Ooh. All right, so radar sonar planes from Shad Hunter. Now Shad Hunter does have a nuke. Yes, he has an Apocalypse. So might be thinking about a nuke there with that radar, but just generally getting a layout of their enemies' bases there is actually a good strategy. So radar planes get a lot of vision. I mean, they just last forever, man. They weren't really taken down at all. So I'm assuming the nuke is going to be coming out over there. Mountain Jug OP. Look at the Mountain Jug, bro. He's straight chilling. He's chilling on his little cliff there. Yeah, very, very nice. Mountain Jug from Hotshot. What a fantastic little guy. Oh, good lord. Yeah, another push on this northern island here. And it's feeling bad. It's feeling bad. Cargoness up here. Grunt Sumos. Just general stuff. I mean, they're already winning on this island, so I guess they're just going for a little bit of cleanup there. They don't want Clyrat back on his feet, that's for sure. If you can keep the 63 TS player down, it's going to be good. So yeah, Nuke does come out there from Shadhunter, and that is Zero Renegade's base. So Zero Renegade's out, Clyrat's down. This island's basically lost. Spoderfriend also feeling quite bad on the water there. The Razorback did a little bit of damage there, a little bit too much damage, you know. You never want to see that. But Megatron actually pushed back relatively far. The Jaguar line or Conclave is stopped-ish, although I think they're just collecting. They're all still calming out though. Pulsar out here, total overkill for these pawns. But those guys are just providing a line of sight anyways. Pulsar's just missing. These slow crashers. It's funny. Yeah, the Juggernaut has left his mountain domain though. Down to 73% health, man. He's taking big damage from all those sharpshooters. Oh, and the veterancy on these sharpshooters finally comes in handy, man. These guys are an elite fighting force. They know what their target is. They have clear line of sight. And yeah, because of these grunts on the bottom here, or on the ground there, down to 49%. He is going to be trying to do a little retreat there as the Razorbacks come out to screen. Will he be going down though? Also a Titan coming out here is adding a little fun into the mix. Nice rocket there. Razorback does go down. Yeah, Juggernaut down to 43% health, man. Sharpshooters want him, man. They are continuing to attack him. He does have 122 kills, so this guy's definitely gotten a lot of damage on this game. But he will most likely be going down. I don't see how he's going to get out. He doesn't even seem to want to. So down under 10% health, 7%, 5%, 4%, 1, and that is 0. Big explosion there, does go down. The northern island is being cleared out by Grizzly there, able to do a significant amount of damage. Why'd I say it like that? Sound like an idiot. Hailstorm, Strat Bombers from Shadhunter going in alone, no fighter force. So now who's the idiot? No, I'm kidding. Shadhunter's great. He's trying his best. I mean, oh my gosh, they still get their bombs off, bro. The fighter force from Rage is not enough. And yeah, they do a little bit of damage there, but the real force is coming in now. Grizzly's Air Force here with the even more Hailstorm Strat Bombers is absolutely going to clean house here. So Rage does not have the fighter force to combat that. Nowhere near the fighter force. And there's not enough on the ground, I think. Another Juggernaut does come out, though, from Hotshot GG. But, yeah, the last one got taken out. That one's definitely not enough to turn the tide. Advanced fusion reactors are going down. Hotshot's base absolutely destroyed. And as is Rage's base. Rage does leave. And, yeah, it is resign time. So really, really great game from both the Warm Color team and the Cool Color team. The fact that the Warm Colors were able to come back is insane, and a lot of it's due in part to Megatron really holding it down here and Manatee holding up here. And then Faye Run with the constant hovercraft attacks was fantastic, and Demon Dread with the Marauders as well. So Spoderfriend calls for the resign, and I can't imagine to be anything other than a resign there. So great game. I hope y'all did enjoy that one. There's not too much to look at for the graphs here. Once you get into the late game where like a bunch of grunt armies and stuff are coming out, they tend to be a little bit meaningless unless you're looking at the delta graph, and those are always hard to see anyways. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that game. We can look at the awards. Shadhunter destroyed the most enemy resource production. Very nice, very nice. Manatee destroyed enemy units and defenses. Very good. Also had the most efficient use of resources. And Hotshot GG is a traitor. I don't know what he did. Actually did a lot of damage. Good lord. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will be seeing you all later. Adios.